Welcome to Natasha's YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more entertainment videos. Today we bring to you the top 10 most beautiful places in the world 2021. Stay tuned. Niagara Falls USA/Canada. Located on the Niagara River between Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. These three massive falls, Horsehoe, America and Bridal Veil, form the border between USA and Canada. Formed during the last ice age. These are today the most amazing and famous waterfall in the world, attracting honeymooners and families and film crew alike. In fact, for generations the beauty and awe evoked by the waters rushing down in greater quantities up to 75 meters before reaching Lake Ontario have been inspiring artists like Thomas Cole, and the adventure enthusiasts who go down on barrels and walk across the rope. Yellowstone National Park USA. The oldest and one of the renowned national park across the globe, this stretches over an area of 3,500 square miles from Wyoming to Idaho and Montana. It has the most amazing features like gushing alpine rivers, volcano with majestic geysers and spring, very deep canyons which take on beautiful shades with the changing position of the sun, timeless forest, snow-capped peaks, wonderful vistas and excellent trails for humans and animals alike. An area favorite among tourists and scientists, conversationalists, adrenaline junkies and sadly, poachers, it is the home of some of the trademark animals in the United States, like wolves, bisons, antelope, elks and bears, and is definitely on you should visit for the most memorable experiences. Amalfi Coast, Italy. It last appeared in a Hollywood blockbuster as Wonder Woman's theme Asira, and yes, it is beautiful enough to seem like a place straight out from myths, what with its sheer cliffs dropping into the brilliant azure sea, the cozy little beaches among the coves, the postcard villages along the slopes of Mount Ravello and the orange groves that might have attracted ancient here with their fragrance. Stretching for around 50 kilometers, you can hike on the routes through the quaint little villages, witness some breathtaking vista, dine at one of those amazing local restaurants and tavernas, or take a trip through the coastal road running along the port of Salerno, Positano, and Amalfi, taking you to the top of the Sorrento Mountains. No wonder, it's one of the most beautiful places to live in. Grand Canyon, USA. An immense gorge a mile deep and 18 miles long. It looks like a gash first made on the fabric of the world some 1.8 billion years ago, as suggested by the bottommost rocks. It's the wildest side of America. Even from its best vantage point, you can take in only a small portion of the entire facade, and the beautiful shades cast by the sunlight on the red granite gives it a surreal, intimidating aura. Deceptive at first glance, this place in fact sustains many ecosystems, as you would see if you follow the hiking trails on the northern rim, where it is also much less crowded. Yavapai Observations Station, Mary Cutler's Lookout Studio and Mather Point happen to be the most popular viewpoints situated in that area. SALAR de UYUNI, Bolivia. Located at an altitude of 11,995 feet in the Andes in southwest Bolivia and covering an area of 4,086 square miles, this is the largest salt flat in the world. Once a lake, today it is a 11,000 square kilometer stretch of sparkling white salt, impossible rock formations and forlorn cacti-covered islands, straight out of invisible cities. The salt crust, anything between 7 and 66 feet in depth, is a sea of brine and so rich in lithium as to make up 70% of the world reserves. While this desert-like stretches fairly barren most of the time, it hosts about 80 species of birds and thousands of flamingos who turn the whole place pink in November. Definitely worth an experience. Torres del Paine National Park, Chile. One of the most majestic places on Earth with the ice cream iceberg from the ancient glaciers, this is a ride of blue with the breathtaking height, the cold bottomless lakes, wonderful geological formations, ancient forests and golden pampas that are a home to the variety of rare species like pumas and guanacos. It is located on the southern tip of the Patagonia Andes in Chile, and while the best way to see it is on foot following any of the legendary tracks, you have to limit your visit to the three granite towers known as Torres del Paine, from which the place derives its name, Los Cuernos, Grey Glacier and the French Valley. Mauna Kea Beach, Hawaii, USA. With its golden sand beach, this is one of the top beautiful places on the Big Island of Hawaii and is ideal for long walks. Also, as the sand recedes its way out into the water, enabling one to wade until waist-deep water, it is very safe for beginners and children. As it is connected to the Mauna Kea Beach Hotel, it is rarely crowded, though parking is limited in the area. Snorkeling is one of the popular activities among the tourists, but only the two extreme ends of the beach, guarded by natural rock promontories, are fit for it. SOSSUSVLEI, Namibia. A clay and salt plain surrounded by gigantic red dunes, SOSSUSVLEI is located in the Namibian Namib-Naukluft National Park in the southern part of the Namib Desert. Loosely translated as Dead End Marsh and located about 60 kilometers from the coast of the Atlantic, its name is derived from the dunes where the scanty water of the Joshab River in their flow. While the place is mostly as dry as the desert, it becomes a haven for photographers from all over the world in the years when it rains. The immense red dunes getting reflected in a lake that lasts hardly a year has to be one of the rarest of spectacles. It also becomes a treat for the thousands of birds who come flocking. Santorini, Greece. According to many, Ia is the most beautiful place of all the picturesque villages in the beautiful island of Santorini, what with the magnificent view of the pale volcano, Niagara and the Tharasha Island from one of the cliff tops. Much quieter than the busy Fra 11 kilometers away, Ia is the place for you if you want to relax your muscles and detox with its calm, laid-back approach and beautiful narrow streets with taverns, souvenirs stores and cafes. You can also take a stroll along the Amaudi Port, which is 300 steps down the cliff, or visit the galleries housing art of the many artists who fell in love with that place.